Hey lovelies, welcome to Frida D channel. This is a channel where we talk about lifestyle and fun. So guys, today we have a story time, and this story time is a little bit sad, but it's okay. Let me just share it with you, okay? Because we all go through stuff, and at times we can't control the stuff that goes on in our lives. So guys, this is how I lost my friend, someone that I really valued so much. He was a very important person. We had great connections because we met in different circumstances, and it was a good time. When I first met my friend, he was quiet, but he kept looking at me. You know, that friend that unasikia mmeenda mahali mmeketi, but unafeel kuna mtu tu anakustoka anashinda akikuangalia. So that was us. So we had fun, and I knew him through in school, and we were connected with by one of our friends. So me meeting him, I didn't know more anything about him. I just knew his name. He was a really good person. I won't mention the name because I don't want maybe my friends to remember him, but those that know him, you're gonna remember him. So my friend was he was a quiet person, he was a loving person, he was understanding, and he was a fun person to be with. He was a fun person to be around, and I really enjoyed his company every moment. It was not like we were in love, or maybe in a relationship as a woman and as a man. No, we were just cool friend. I saw him like my brother. I really There was this tight connection between me and him. So um on August, I received a call from my friend, no, from the brother, and no, let me tell you, before I got the call. So I spoke to him on 20th of August 2020. That is when I spoke to him, and in that night we had a very great conversation, because friends talk a lot of stuff, and it was on a I think it was on a Wednesday or on a Thursday, and we were supposed to meet with him on Sunday, because he wanted to see me pregnant, because at the moment I was heavily pregnant. So he wanted to see me, he wanted to treat me out, just to get me out of the house, and we had made even arrangements. So on that previous night, he told me that he's not feeling well. His stomach was kinda off, and he really needed to take some meds. So I told him, you just go. Yani, we spoke almost for 3 hours talking, and I told him, just rest, and let's see how your day will be tomorrow. So, and that was how we told each other good night. Little did I know that that was the last time I will ever speak to this guy. So it was a sad moment for me, because I was like, why did everything have to happen? So apparently my friend ate something, the place he was living in. He was Before I had come to know him, he was in a gang. And when you're in a gang, you have beefs with different people, and they want to end you and all that. So they were in a meeting, and he ate something. Apparently, whatever food he ate, it had some drugs that made him, that is why he was telling me he was having a stomach upset and all that. So I knew that I didn't know the whole story, and until he came to pass, that is when I knew the whole story. Because every time I told him that he has to get out of these certain groups, but he told me that he had first to do some things. I don't know what those things were. So he had to clear out some things before he had decided to get out of the game. So that is when they went I think he was poisoned, and that is when the poison started working in the middle of the night, and that is why he was telling me he was feeling really bad. So the brother apparently was not around because he was in school, so nobody, I couldn't tell anyone to go check up on him, but I texted the friend. The friend was not picking the call, so I think he slept alone. I told him to just take a rest, and maybe if he has anyone that he would call, he would let me know how he is, okay? Or maybe they will go to a hospital. And now the problem is this guy ni kichwa ngumu sana. Haamini ati lazima uende hosi if you're sick, so he slept. So, and he slept and slept, and he went to the Lord on that day, because the following morning I tried calling him. His phone was ringing and he wasn't picking up, so I started getting worried. What is happening to him? I tried calling the friend to go check up on him, and the friend was like, let me finish what I have to do, and then around saa saba I will go check up on him. I called, I think hata simu iliisha juu mimi nilishinda nikimcall. So the next time I called him, simu ilikuwa imezima. So nikangoja, and then I started feeling like something is off, something is really off. Every time he wakes up in the morning, he would always tell me that good morning, you know. He always told me good morning and wished me a good day. Okay, so I was just worried, and you know that time the corona ilikuwa imenoga, as in you can't travel anyhow, and then you know I was heavily pregnant, and now the problem is he had relocated to where he was staying, so I didn't even know his new place. So it was just a mess. It was confusion, I mean, and I really didn't know what to do. I was just hoping that he's okay and he was able to overcome all that. Okay, so on 20, that was on Wednesday, and now on Thursday I get this call. His friend calls. He was a mutual friend, and he calls me and tells me that he's gone. I was like, no, it can't be. How? I spoke to him yesterday. I think I was even the last person he spoke to, and how? Why? Like how? You know? And it was really sad because we had plans of meeting. I wanted him to see me pregnant and start a journey of him being an uncle to my baby boy, but God had his plans, okay? I don't know. So apparently he had taken food poisoning, and that is how he was not okay. The previous night we were talking to him, I was talking to him, so I wasn't even able to attend to all that, family going to respect him. And now the burial is in Moranga, so I couldn't even travel because, as I said, I was heavily pregnant, so I was just mourning inside. Oh God, it was a bad time for me. It was so bad, so bad. The same time my uncle was sick, and oh my God, it was really bad. I was asking God why he had to do this. Why, of all the people, why did he have to take my friend? I don't want to mention his name, but may his soul rest in peace. I didn't want to believe. I was still in shock until I saw people writing on Facebook, on Instagram, on WhatsApp, that his soul rest in peace. So it was a sad moment of us not being together, imagining that I will never hear him laugh, talk. He used to tell me funny stories, and I used to laugh. I'm telling you, I used to laugh, and it was a way. I mean, it was a bad time, but I think God has his own plans. He knows why he took him, and he only has the answer. Okay, so it was bad. And now the gang um they reached out, and because we were friends with some of the gang, and we used to communicate, we used to talk a little bit, and they told me the whole scenario of what had happened. So I told them to go and lay him and send me photos. And yeah, when now the time of the burial came, that is when I believed, my God, my friend took a live video, and I saw him, and I believed. I was still in denial that he was the one who was gone, until I saw, that cross that is written his name and his detail, and I was like, God, it is he's gone, and I will never see him again. So that is how I lost my friend, the person I really felt like I had a brother, I had a protector, I had a bestie. But yeah, that was the sad story of how I lost one of my favorite persons. And yeah, so guys, let's always appreciate the friends that we have whenever when they are okay. Let's always appreciate them when they are okay. I always feel like we maybe should have met earlier, but it is what it is. We make plans, but God has the final say. So let me know in the comment section how you felt, or how you have felt losing somebody that is so close to you. And thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be the first person to see the video. Till next time, bye bye guys.